So during the time of my speech, 22 people will die of viral hepatitis. We're going to solve this tragedy. Did you know that viral hepatitis is killing more people than malaria, TB, or HIV/AIDS? In fact, there's 325 million people are chronically infected with it, and it's killing people. More than 1.4 million people die every year from the virus, and there's no need for that to happen. Why are so many people dying from it? So despite there being curative medicines available, it's not getting to the people who need it. So I'll give you an example. A few years ago, this drug came onto the market, and it was selling at about $1,000 a day per pill, and for a total cure, you needed to spend about $95,000. That's how it's come out on the screen. But we've come up with a way to have a funding and exchange platform in place so that we can enable the patients who need the cures and the Silicon Valley companies who have these cures and bring them together. So what we're going to do is the funds we raise from our ICO into CureCoin, we're going to use about 5% to put into building our infrastructure for blockchain. We're going to put about 10% towards our Save Million Lives initiative, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. And the balance of funds, the majority of it, 85%, we're going to put in as a grant to the most innovative Silicon Valley companies who share the same vision as us. And they'll be delivering the supply of the next generation medicines to us. And CureCoin will then have an exchange platform where the token holders will be able to either consume the medicine themselves to cure themselves, gift it to family and friends, or gift it to the Omnom Foundation, which I'll talk more about in a minute, or monetize that event. So we think we've changed the paradigm of the drug development, and by providing non-dilutive capital to the best-in-class Silicon Valley companies who are developing these medicines. And what we want to do is we want to scale this immediate social impact and accelerate the process at which we are curing people, which we're already doing today. And we're going to do that by supporting the Save Million Lives initiative with the Omnom Foundation. Yeah, so you're wondering, okay, how real is this? How are we going to go about this? We actually have a fairly world-class team, I would humbly say, and we didn't just start yesterday. We're not a startup. We've been working on this for many years. So we've got the depth and breadth of experience to go ahead and deliver something amazing. Let me talk about a couple of these people. Jeffrey, he's a professor of medicine at the Stanford University. He's also the director of the Center for Hepatitis and Liver Tissue Engineering. He's also a committee member on the FDA Drug Approvals Board, which maybe helps. He's instrumental in many companies in the Silicon Valley, and I just want to mention a couple of the companies which he's quite instrumental in. Eiger Biopharmaceutical, which is a NASDAQ-listed company, they are focusing on hepatitis D, which is the most aggressive form of viral hepatitis in humans. Riboscience, another company which is focusing on hepatitis C, and probably who we'll partner with for this CureCoin. And iCube Therapeutics, which is a stealth mode company developing a cure, an oral medication for liver cancer. So before I talk about the other team member, let me just put this slide up there. This is Mongolia. Now, Mongolia, why have I done this? It's not because it's a good story, and it's not because I hope to sell more on the ICO. It's because Mongolia has the highest rate of liver cancer mortality in the world. It actually has about just under 12 times the world average. So with that in mind, I'll go to the last team member I'll talk about, which is Endi Narabatar Dashtort. He's the co-founder and chairman of the Omnom Foundation. And the Omnom Foundation initiated the National Hepatitis Program in Mongolia. They've already cured 30,000 people. They were given an award from The Guardian, and the World Health Organization has recognized their work so far as being game-changing in this industry. So please come and share our journey. We'd love you to take part in it. Thank you very much.